Hello friends, welcome back to Akida. So in the previous videos, we have seen a theory part regarding the soil classification systems. Now let us solve some of the problems based on this soil classification. Now, one important thing we have to understand here in this chapter is that you have to remember them like unified soil classification system. You have to by heart it. If you cannot remember that in the exam hall, there is no option left with you, but you should leave that question. Why? Because it's like how you will design DRC, reinforced concrete structures or steel structures. All those are based on the code book only, isn't it? Just like the same thing here also, if you can't by heart the procedure to classify the soil like unified soil classification system, we have to by heart it thoroughly. If you can remember unified soil classification, then that is more than enough for the exam point of view, gate exam point of view. Okay, so all the questions will be similar. If you can by heart them, okay, every question just you have to follow some process, then you will get the options. Okay, now let us solve them one by one. First read this question. A soil mass contains 40% gravel, 50% sand, 10% silt. This soil can be classified as, which one will say silty, sandy, gravel, silty, gravelly, sand? Let us first identify them and then we'll go into the subpart. It's one and obvious that other than this percentage, did they give anything? No. That means the answer might lie in this first part itself, isn't it? So, what is the correct one? Let me say that, suppose, let us say that I am talking about a poor student. Somebody pointing at them, I'm saying that he is bright student. That means which whom I am talking about? I am talking about the student, isn't it? Here also, that means with whom we are representing, that we are pronouncing in the last. We are just adding adverbs to them. Poor student, bright student, so on, so right? Here also the same thing. Now, by seeing this content like 40% gravel, 50% sand, 10% silt, by seeing these three percentages, then which one you feel this type of soil? What I will feel like, as sand percentage more, then I will understand that this is the sand type of soil. Then what about the others? Then decrease according to that. What is the less percentage than sand? Gravel. So here I will let gravel. Just like poor student, bright student, add left to them. Similarly, still 10%. So while you study, with whom we are representing, that should come in the last. Silty, gravelly, sand. So wherever you are getting confused in this representing the either symbols or written part, what you should say that poor student and bright student. Imagine the same. That means you're representing the student. That should come in the last. Okay. I think you can understand now the silty, gravelly, and so only one option. Next, sieve analysis on a dry soil sample of 1,000 grams. Sieve analysis on a dry soil sample of mass 1,000 grams showed that 980 grams and 270 grams of soil passing through 4.75 micron mm and 75 micron mm sieve respectively. The liquid limits and plastic limits of a soils are given. So what we have to find? We have to find out the what is the type of soil classification system, isn't it? Now see here, what is the total mass? Total mass is 1,000 grams. What is the first thing we should understand? See, what is this type of soil? Clay. What is this type of soil? Sand, silt, clay, sand. While referring to the words poor student, as we are keeping in the last, but while representing in the form of symbols. With whom you are talking to, that you should represent in the first. That means I represent the intermediate consolidated silt. Similarly, type of clay, type of silt, sorry, type of sand, type of sand. So forget about it. Before moving on to finding out, first we have to understand whether it is a coarse grained soil or fine grained soil. How can I identify them? By identifying in 4 points or 75 micron mm. If 50% more retain on the 75 micron, then we can say it is a coarse grained soil. If 50 more than 50% is passing through the 75 micron, then we can say that it is a fine grained soil. Now what they are given? 980 grams and 270 grams of the soil passes through 4.75 mm. That means out of through 4.75 mm, how much soil is passing through? 980 grams. Out of the 1000, 980 is passing through this. Then what is the retained value? The retained value, I can say it is a 20 gram. Similarly, what they are saying? 270 grams of soil passing through 75 micron. So, whatever the portion left, out of the 1020 is written here. From 980, out of 980, 270 is only passing through the 70 micron strip. Then what is the soil retained here? Total 980 minus 270. Then how much it will be? It will be around 710 grams, isn't it? Out of the 1000, 980 passing through 4.75 mm. Then what is the retained? 20 mm. So out of this 980, how much is passed through 75 micron? 270. Then what is the retained? 980 minus 270, 710. First, we have to consider what is the total mass of the soil retained above 75 micron meter. So that means total, here it is 20, 710. Total how much it will be? 730. So this is the base value, 75 micron meter. What is the soil that is passed through this? 270. Out of the 1000 grams, this leads to how much percentage? 730 divided by 1000, 73%. So now tell me, more than 50% is retained on the 75 micron meter seal. That means it will be classified as a coarse grained soil, isn't it? So in coarse grained soils, how many types we are having? We are having the types of whether it is a gravel or whether it is a sand. Now again the thing is, how will you classify gravel and sand? More than 50% is retained on the first 4.75 gravel. More than 50% is retained on the 75 micron, we'll classify it as a. So for that, so total on the 730, just we are talking only about the 730 grams. Out of the 730 grams, on 4.75 mmc, how much soil is retained? 20 grams. Then what about the remaining part? The remaining part is 710. How will you classify sand and gravel? Will reference the base value as 4.75 mm. If more than 50% is retained on the 4.75 mm, then we will classify it as a gravel. If more than 50% is passed through it, then we'll classify it as a sand. Previously, this 75 micron, we have to consider it for the total 1000 grams of the soil. This 50% will be considered based on the soil retained on the depending on the coarse grained soil. So what is the total volume? 730. So what is the percentage here? 20 divided by 730 into 100. Then what about the soil that is passed through the 4.75? 710 divided by 730. So by seeing these values, you can understand that more than 50% is passing through the 4.75 mm. That's why this I will consider it as a sand soil. Now, how many options are there with sand? See, this is also a sand and this is also a sand. So how can you study? Go in a reverse manner. Clayey sand, this is silty sand. How can I understand that? That is depending upon the which one percentage of the fines, isn't it? Now, for that, what is the liquid limit given? 40%. Plastic limit is given how much? 18%. So liquid limit is given as 40%. Plastic limit is given as how much? I think 18%. So what is the plasticity index? This IP value. This plasticity index 40 minus 18. So if you solve this, how much you will get it is a 22%. Then what about the A line IP value? For A line, what is the value? 0.73 into WL minus 20. That will be equal to 0.73. W is nothing but 40 minus 20. Then if you are solving this, you will get it as around 14.6. So if I see the graph, the IP value is 14.6. Our value is 22%. So this is more than the IP line or below the IP line. Our 22% will be more than the IP line. So more than the line will classify it as a clayey soil. Below the IP line will classify it as a silt or organic soil. So as this 20% will fall above the A line, this will be considered as a clayey soil. So whatever the present soil, it will be considered as a clayey sand. That means sand represents S, clay represents C. So what is the soil classification system? We can go for the SC. Understand? Next, group symbols assigned to silty sand and clay sand. Just to get clarity with you, we have given another question. Silty sand, that means with whom we are referring to? Sand. So we are talking about the sand. So sand symbol is S, isn't it? What about silt symbol? M. While writing the symbol, with whom you are specifying, that you should represent with first. So sand, S, I will write it down. And a silty I will represent with M. So silty sand. Here also silty sand. Next, what is it? Clay sand again. Sand means S. And what about clay? C. That means clayey sand. Clayey sand. Always go in the reverse manner. Always, while representing the symbols, always you should go in the reverse direction. That is what. So what is the correct option? C. Move on to the next. The laboratory test results of a soil sample are given below. Okay, fine. Percentage finer than some 4.75, 60. Percentage finer than 75 micron, 30. Liquid limit is given 35. Plastic limit is given as 27. Now tell me. So before moving on to find something, so here see, percentage finer than 75 micron. So if there is a 75 micron, how much soil is finer than 75 micron? 30. That means 30% of the particles are passing through the 75 micron. So here it will be 30%. Then how much it is retained? The retention is 60%. So more than 50% is retained on the 75. So what is the type of the soil? Again, the coarse grained soil. In the coarse grained soils, again we are having either gravel or sand. See, this one we are talking about the silt. This is an option is eliminated. This we are talking about the gravel. Okay, this option is there. This we are talking about the sand. Again, this option is there. This we are talking about the gravel. Again, this option is there. So which option we should referring to? How can I identify? By finding the I line. So IP line, first find out the IP. If you find out the IP, 35 minus 27, how much it will be? It will be of around 8%. What about for A line? That is nothing but a 0.73 into liquid limit is given as how much? 35 minus 20. Then if you are solving this, then you will get the value as around 10.94. So our IP value is below the A line or above the A line? It is 8, it is 10.94. So it is below the island. Below the island, we are classifying it as either clay or organic. In any option, have we seen an organic option here? No. That's why it is a clayey gravel. So which is clayey gravel, go in the reverse direction. So option C is correct here. Okay. Now in the next video, we'll solve some of the more problems. Thank you.